Yeah, we working. We working. On a holiday where I blow a lot. Getting in. Let's get it. Honor the greats, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Terence Crawford just sent a chilling message to Canelo Alvarez without uttering a word. In a newly released training clip, the undefeated pound-for-pound king is seen relentlessly smashing the heavy bag with surgical precision and terrifying power, each thunderous punch echoing like a war drum. The intensity in his eyes says it all. He's not just training, he's declaring war. With the super middleweight showdown set for September 13th in Vegas, this display is far more than just a workout.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't care about nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
At the High Voltage Fanatics Fest presser in New York on June 21st, Crawford stared down Canelo at the end of the media session and delivered a cold-blooded verbal strike. After Canelo shoved him during the face-off, Bud leaned in and growled, "You're going to remember, that's the purpose." Moments later, his aggressive walk-down stance echoed those words. He brushed off Canelo's experience and precision, speaking with absolute confidence, "When I win, I'm going to be at the top."
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't look different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
know it.
We'll see.
We're gonna see.
At the Riyadh press gathering, Canelo radiated calm confidence, telling reporters, "Crawford's a great fighter, but he's not Canelo. They only focus on my power, but I have more. I'm going to win. He's not going to beat me." Moments later, Crawford, unfazed by moving up 2 weight classes, shot back with precision. "For sure, these belts are coming home with me. I am very confident. This is my time." In New York, after Crawford closed the gap during their face-off, Canelo shoved him back to reclaim space, then said, "I'm turning on." He explained the shove only heightened his excitement and focus, promising discipline, confidence, and insisting the moment had fueled his drive for September's showdown.
Win big fights like this. No, this is gonna be one of my best fights in my history, and for me it's very important to win this fight. And yeah, I love boxing. I love winning. I'm a winner, so I'm very excited to be in the ring already.
You can be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion. Is that motivating you?
I will be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion.
But it's a career that maybe doesn't have a statement win over another legendary all-time great. Was that one of the reasons why you took this fight?
Of course, this is my homecoming fight.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh,
I'm turning it on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
Shawn Porter, who faced Terence Crawford in 2021, recently voiced concerns about Crawford taking on Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight. Speaking in June 2025, Porter admitted he's worried about how Crawford would withstand Canelo's shots over a full 12-round fight. He noted that Canelo is naturally bigger and would likely try to wear Crawford down with power punches early. While Porter respects Crawford's skill and ring IQ, he cautioned that constant pressure from a bigger, stronger opponent could be dangerous, though not everyone sees size as the deciding factor.
They're like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down. So I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo has, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
Chris Algieri, former WBO super lightweight champion and now a boxing analyst, recently shared his take on a potential Crawford versus Canelo clash. "I've seen Canelo get pushed around, but I've never seen that happen to Terence," he said, a line that captures Algieri's core belief. To him, Crawford isn't just physically gifted, he possesses rare mental toughness. Algieri praised Crawford's composure under pressure, sharp footwork, ability to switch styles, and unwavering focus while other elite fighters lose control.
Bud is one of those guys, he just locks in. He just locks in, especially when you doubt him. So, yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. I think of it more from psychological than anything, because on paper it's like, yeah, but he's super middleweight. He went up 3. Now Terence is going up 3 weight classes. He had a little trouble with Majima. So on paper it's like, yeah, of course it's Canelo. But when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it's like, I don't know, man.
Kenneth Sims, a Chicago-based sparring partner of Crawford, told World Boxing News about their first training session, recalling how Crawford dominated him in nearly every round. From the start, Crawford set a punishing pace and displayed elite ring IQ, leaving only rare openings. Sims tried to stay competitive but ultimately praised Crawford's timing and adaptability. That early beatdown became a respected memory, and even now, Sims admits, Crawford still gets me every time.
Crawford beat you up in sparring? Because a lot of people have told me, even Shakur told me that Bud has beaten me up in sparring before. Like,
the first time we sparred, he beat my ass.
Yo, why does this nigga do? Bud be like trying to beat up niggas for real in sparring.
Yeah, he beat my ass the first time we sparred. Nah, but that was before we went to camp together. So that was Bud, his baby mom, she from Chicago, so he come up here and he had called me whenever he come up here, be like, yo, what you doing? So this was, I was like 19, 20 years old. He called me, bro. I said, I ain't doing that. I said, you got your shit?
You know, Bud competitive. You know he gonna be.
He said, yeah. I said, come to the gym.
Right.
I did all right, but he whooped me. But I did all right.
Yeah.
But when we was in camp with for the camp with American camp, it was great work. It's like boxing. You have your days. He had his days. It was good.
This intimidating reputation has bled into fan culture. At a street activation in New York, one supporter boldly picked Canelo Alvarez, saying, "I'm a big Mexican fan," only for the moment to go viral when Terence Crawford suddenly appeared right behind him. The fan froze, then quickly backtracked on his pick before sharing a handshake. That unscripted encounter, widely shared online, showcased Crawford's knack for flipping expectations without saying a word. Even among casual Alvarez supporters, the clip became a symbolic win in the psychological buildup.
I got a lot of Mexican supporters. They love boxing. I got a lot of people that I grew up with as, Latino, so, this is for the whole Mexican people that love me and support me.
Are you looking to rile Canelo up with these actions, do you think?
No. Canelo, he cool. He He ain't worrying about that.
Shannon Briggs, the former heavyweight champion, offered a bold prediction for the highly anticipated super middleweight showdown. In a recent interview, he declared, "I got Crawford by stoppage," emphasizing that he rarely misses a call. Citing his long friendship with Crawford since age 12, Briggs said Bud's ring IQ, sharp angles, and explosive timing could break down Canelo in the later rounds. While acknowledging Alvarez's power and undisputed status, Briggs believes Crawford's precision and adaptability will be enough to overcome the Mexican star, adding that Crawford is well prepared for the jump to super middleweight.
Hello, how do you see that one playing out?
I've been saying Crawford by stoppage.
By stoppage?
Yeah.
Crawford stoppage?
Yes, sir.
You truly believe that could happen?
Yeah. I've been saying it for months, since way back now.
What makes you think that? Because Canelo has got, from what I can see, one of the best chins in boxing.
Because sometimes you get a Usyk. I think Terence Crawford is like Usyk. He can fight both ways. He gets stronger as the fight goes on. He wants to prove something. I'm not biased because of this. I mean, I met him when he was 12 years old, came to my gym, I seen him training then, 12 years old.
Really?
And I could see something in his eyes that I seen him in Turkey the other day, and I said, I still see that in your eyes. There's something in there that says, yo, I want to prove something. And that's the best thing in the world, Chad. We're going to see it. I could be wrong. He could get stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's going to stop him because Canelo good, but it's time. It's time for something else now. Now listen to me. I'm not great at predictions. I'll say that right. That's why I don't gamble. The champ don't do no crime, and the champ don't gamble, because I suck.
Kelvin Davis, longtime friend and former sparring partner of Terence Crawford, believes Crawford's elite ring IQ, fluid switch hitting, and relentless competitiveness more than compensate for the size disadvantage. Once Crawford neutralizes Alvarez's power and bulk, Davis predicts he'll take control, breaking Canelo down over the rounds and forcing a late stoppage through cumulative punishment. He admits Bud doesn't carry one-punch knockout power at 168 pounds but insists Crawford's conditioning and technical mastery give him a clear edge, and the tools to completely dismantle Alvarez on fight night. Still, not everyone sees the move up as a wise one.
And then, obviously it was announced that Canelo's fighting your man Terence Crawford September 12th here at Allegiant Stadium. Give me your breakdown of that fight. One sec. Just picking it back up with Kelvin Davis. We're just talking about Canelo and Crawford. What's your thoughts?
Canelo, man, he ain't looked too good this past weekend. I'm Team Crawford, so I got Crawford all the way. I got Crawford beating up Canelo, actually, especially after what I just seen. Canelo just got better overall skills. The only thing Canelo has over Bud is the size. So once Bud neutralizes his power and his size, I think he's going to take off that night and have a dominating performance.
Is the size as much as people think? You've been around Crawford. Like, is it such a big factor?
I just seen him size up, and actually I don't think it's going to be that much of a factor. So
Kell Brook, who was stopped by Terence Crawford in the 4th round back in 2020, warns that Crawford's move to face Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight is a risky leap. Crawford is going to have to move up 14 pounds. "I know when I boxed Golovkin, there's a big difference, especially when it's someone good," Brook said. He pointed out that Crawford is skipping middleweight entirely, meaning he'll have to deal with Alvarez's natural strength. Brook also noted, "When I look back at Mayweather, he was a mover. Crawford kind of sets his feet."
Fans, we are here in Doncaster. Kell Brook, man, good to see you. How's things? How's life?
Life's good. Life's good. Got my hands full. I've got a little son now.
Talk to me, man. How does it feel being a father?
Yeah, I've been father.
I mean, a new father. Sorry, you have got kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've got 3 girls and now I've got a boy. My first boy. Yeah, I'm excited. Have you thought what you're gonna do? Because obviously, a boxer's son is naturally gonna want to maybe do. I know it's early days, but look, we've got to think about it. Would you want him to get into boxing? Not really. Whatever he wants to get himself into, I'll be behind him.
It's good to see you smiling, man. It's good to see you back. Just chilling, relaxing. No itchy knuckles. There has been a few talks and rumours, Kell Brook, Chris Eubank Jr. in the past and whatever else, but are you just done? Are you just chilling out now?
I'm just chilling.
Talk to me, man. I need to ask you about a fight, Crawford-Canelo in September. You obviously faced Crawford, so I do need your opinion on this fight. And Canelo's fought recently. What do you make of that fight?
It's a wow. It's a wow fight. You know what I mean? It's two supreme athletes fighting against each other, but I've you've got to sway towards Canelo. Crawford's gonna have to, move up, and I know when I boxed Golovkin, there's a big difference, especially with someone that, fighting a middleweight, a mediocre world champion is okay, but when you're fighting someone like, Canelo or Golovkin, it's a different kettle of fish, I have to lean towards Canelo, but Crawford's very, very.
Former light heavyweight champion Dmitriy Byval, one of only 2 men to defeat Canelo Alvarez, offered an expert breakdown of the Canelo-Crawford clash. Byval called it a fascinating fight that matches 2 of boxing's best styles. He expects Canelo to push the pace, while Crawford's awkward switch stance, ring generalship, and footwork could disrupt the Mexican's rhythm. Still, Byval sees size as a factor, with Crawford stepping up to 168 pounds. He believes Bud can win if he adapts mentally and maintains total discipline, stressing that mental readiness is just as crucial as physical preparation, especially when under pressure.
I could compare with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on single punch. And yeah, maybe single punch sometimes he's harder, Canelo, yeah, than Better Beef. Because Better Beef didn't do Better Beef was more close and compact. But if you ask them, let's do 5 punches, Better Beef, every punch will be hard. With Canelo, maybe first hard and then both of them are strong, but Better Beef is bigger and he born.
Even respected ESPN host Stephen A. Smith declared without hesitation that Crawford will beat Canelo, his abrupt prediction reflecting absolute faith in Crawford's technical mastery over blind fanaticism. Smith praised Crawford's switch stance versatility, sharp jab, angles, and speed as the keys to neutralizing Canelo's proven power. While acknowledging Alvarez's Hall of Fame pedigree, he argued that Canelo's punch-heavy style is ill-suited to overcome a mobile, cerebral boxer. In Smith's view, Crawford's discipline and ring IQ make a decision victory the most likely outcome in their historic September 13th showdown in Vegas.
You got a love for boxing.
Yes,
Who gonna win the fight, man? That's coming up, the biggest
Crawford.
fight in boxing.
Crawford.
Huh?
Crawford. I'm not hesitating. Crawford. I'm not even hesitating. Crawford.
You gonna stand on that all the way to September 13th?
I love Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo by decision. I can't see anybody knocking out Canelo Alvarez. But I do believe that if you can box and you can move, that you can beat Canelo. You can outpoint him.
That's right.
When I think about Canelo, one of the things that I don't like about Canelo, despite his greatness, and a neck as wide as Broadway for crying out loud.
Right.
It's like almost every shot has to be a power shot.
It's a power shot, yeah.
That's not beating Crawford. I will confess, I think Gervonta Davis's trainer, Cal, I think he said this. He said Crawford could find himself in trouble if he decides to engage with Canelo, because Canelo is the naturally big and strong fighter. And I don't care that Crawford's gotten bigger, and I don't care that Crawford's gonna go in there just as big as Canelo. Canelo is accustomed to fighting at the weight, and Crawford is not. And Canelo is a genius in this regard. You don't see him show up for fights not ready. He's always
prepared.
He's always ready.
He's
always prepared. So I think he's the slower fighter, though. And I think that Crawford is brilliant as a boxer. And I think that between switching to conventional and southpaw, using his jab and movement, I think that Crawford is going to outpoint Canelo because he's faster.
Finally, Mikey Garcia acknowledges that Canelo's natural size and power at 168 pounds present a serious threat to Bud Crawford. However, he emphasizes that Crawford's elite skill set, his switch-hitting ability, fluid movement, and knack for outmaneuvering slower opponents, could neutralize those advantages. Garcia advises Crawford not to trade power shots, but to fight fast, elusive, and tactical, leaning on his strengths rather than size. While Canelo is capable of inflicting serious damage, Garcia believes Crawford's ring IQ provides a realistic path to victory if applied with precision and strategy.
Takes a shot from Canelo. One of those uppercuts from Gia or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it,
enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And goes on the bicycle and turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him either. Fuck it, you're gonna go in there and collect the fucking paycheck at that point.
Right.
You're not gonna go get hurt.
Right.
What good is it to get fucking 20, 30 million if you are fucking hurt physically, end up in the hospital and hurt just physically, life-changing, you don't want that shit.
Do you think Canelo could hurt him? What could be life-changing?
Sure, he's that big, bro. One punch could fucking knock him out bad enough to hurt his eye socket or detached retina. You never fucking know.
Right.
So no one wants that shit.
Crawford said if he beats him, he's in the top 3 GOATs of all time.
Oh, for sure. If Crawford beats Canelo, then for sure, give him all the fucking props in the world, bro. And he actually does have a chance. It's not like he doesn't have a chance. Don't be too surprised if he fucking pulls it off in the decision.
What's your take? Can Crawford really score a stoppage against Canelo, or will size and pressure win the day? Let us know in the comments below.